All right, 109 Minions, I am so happy you are here for learning today. It is a beautiful sunny day outside. Well, I hope it still is. And I'm so happy you are here. Let's go ahead and get started by singing Roar. Ready? Good morning, hear us all roaring. Good morning, Alexia, Annis, Anderson, Anthony, Arya, Aubriana, Braden, Draven, Ed, Markey, Emily, Isabel, Jaden, Junalise, Cassandra, Kennedy, Kimberly, Manuel, Mariana, Natalie, Sebastian, Sophia, and Valentina. Let's roar. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Roar! And our share today is I hope yesterday Miss Cassandra had a wonderful birthday. And we have another birthday today, and we'll read about it in our morning message. But if it's your birthday today, you know who you are. And our share continues. I'm drinking coffee out of my awesome teacher mug that Draven got me. It says, coffee, teach, sleep, repeat. And that's pretty much what I do these days. I drink my coffee, I teach, except I don't teach in real life. I teach to my camera and hope that you watch it. And I know many of you are watching it because I've seen so many amazing pictures of sticker charts. And then I go to sleep, and I get up and I do it again. Let's do our poem. Ready? This is A Hunting We Will Go. And notice how we have all those sight words that we circled before school ended. Make sure when we get to a sight word, you read it. You don't even need me. Ready? A hunting we will go. Oh, a hunting we will go. A hunting we will go. We'll catch a fox and put him in a box. And then we'll let him go. And let's do our message. All right, today is Wednesday, May 6th, 2020. Dear Room 109 Minions, hello. Today is Anthony's birthday. Can we draw a picture, you know that word, to match this subtraction sentence? Read the sentence with me. It's a subtraction number sentence, a subtraction equation. Ready? 6 minus 2 equals 4. Love, Miss Minion. Can we draw a picture to match it? How many do I have in the beginning? Say, Miss Minion, you have in the beginning, or to start. Yes, I have 6 to start. Let's draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Am I adding more or am I taking some away? That's right. I'm taking some away. This is our minus sign. That shows subtraction. It shows take away. How many am I taking away? Yes, I'm taking away 2. Let's do it. Ready? Do it with me. 1, 2. Bye-bye. Equals 4. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We could also draw a splat. Instead of crossing these out, we could color them over them with a splat. That's another way that we like to show taking away. We have to sing happy birthday to Anthony. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anthony. Happy birthday to you. How old are you, Anthony? Are you 50? Are you 1? Are you 2? Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you 6? 6 years old, Mr. Anthony. Today we have some new review words. Remember, we already learned all 75 sight words that we're trying to learn this year. That means that we're going to spend the rest of the year practicing the old words and making sure we know all of them and we're ready for first grade. I have 4 to practice today. Do you remember these words? What word is this? So. S-O spells so. What word is this? We. W-E spells we. And this? Do. D-O spells do. Come. C-O-M-E spells come. Ready? Lightning fast. What word is this? What word is this? What word is this? What word is this? Did you get them? So, we, do, come. Pause the video now and make our review sight words using magnetic letters and write them on the whiteboard. Pausa el video ahora y crea nuestras palabras de uso visual de revisión con letras magnéticas y escribales en el whiteboard, en el pizarra. Oh, you're ready for reading? Sorry, I'm just grooving over here. Let me turn that music off. All right, readers, you ready for reading? So, just like super readers, superheroes have lots of power. But with all those powers comes a lot of responsibility. Superheroes have a responsibility to make the world safer. And just like superheroes have a responsibility, super readers have a responsibility too. Super readers have a responsibility to make books come to life. And they have a responsibility to read books to all the people around them. Do you think you're up for that challenge? Do you think you can handle that responsibility of being a super reader, of making books come to life? I knew you could. Today I want to teach you that you can use your powers to bring books to life. Just like grown-ups read books to you, you can read books to them in the same way. Or you can even read books to yourself using a grown-up voice. Let me show you what I mean. Today we're going to practice our smooth reading. Say that again, smooth reading. That's how we bring books to life, using our smoothest reading voice. Let's get our voices ready. Okay, I think it's ready. Is yours ready? Take a moment, clear it out. Okay, I'm going to practice this with Brown Bear, what do you see? Ready? Brown Bear, what do you see? Brown Bear, what do you see? I see a red bird looking at me. Okay, look at that. See how I didn't read in any old choppy, boring way? I read it with a nice, beautiful, smooth voice. It almost sounded like a song. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Was that as good? No, that was all choppy. I gotta read with a smooth, blended voice so I can sound like a grown-up reader. I sounded like a robot. Let me go back and read this with my nice, smooth, super reader voice. Red bird, what do you see? I see a yellow duck looking at me. Oh, so much better. Yeah, when I got all choppy, I had to use my reread power to go back and smooth it out. Today and every day while you're reading, I want you to try to use a nice, smooth voice. That smooth voice is what will bring that book to life, and it'll make you sound like a grown-up reader. You can do it if you're reading to yourself, or if you're reading to someone else, even like a big brother or a little brother or sister, or a mom or a dad, or even a pet or a stuffy. There's lots of people in your house that might want you to read to them with your smooth super reader voice. Today and every day while you're reading, try to use your powers to get that smooth reader voice. Remember, if it sounds choppy like a robot, use your reread power. Go back and read it again. Before we go, let's review our powers. We are super readers. We have pointer power. We have sight word power. We have first letter power. We have picture power. We have reread power. And we have sound power. Use all those powers to make your voice sound nice and smooth, like a super reader. Have fun. Pause now to do your reading homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de lectura. Read any book you like, home books, books from school, or guided reading books, and practice your smooth reading. If it sounds choppy like a robot, use your reread power to go back and smooth it out. Lea cualquier libro que le guste. Libros caseros, libros de la escuela o libros de lectura guiada. Y practique su lectura con suavidad. Entrecortado como un robot, usa tu poder de releer para regresar y suavizarlo. All right, writers. So this morning I was thinking about one of my favorite books. The book is called The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. And it has this line that I really like. It says, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. And that kind of reminded me of the writing we're doing. If we want things to change, if we want the world to get better, then we have to really, really care about making it better and work really hard at making it better so that things change, so that the world becomes a better place. Today, I want to teach you that opinion writers don't just write one thing and then say, oh, I hope that helps. I did my best. I don't really care anymore. No way. Instead, they keep writing more and more, trying to tackle the problem. They write to different people, or they try putting out different ideas, different solutions of how we could solve the problem. They keep at it, trying different things, writing different ideas, so that the problem will get solved. We have to work really hard to try and solve problems in the world and try and convince people to help us. Let me show you how I do that with my writing about kids needing computers. Follow me. Start by doing what I always do in writing. Reading over what I already wrote to get my brain ready and remind myself of what I was writing. Kids need computers. I want to learn. And she has a sad face. And then here she is with her computer saying, yay. I think all kids need a computer to learn. It is not fair that some kids can learn and other kids can't. Isn't it sad that some kids are stuck at home with no learning? One reason kids need computers is to see their teacher. All right, remember, I want to add more reasons. What if I want to say, like, another reason they need a computer is to grow their brain, right? We don't want kids' brains to shrink because they're not learning. No, we need them to grow their brains. I'm going to write that. Another reason is so they can grow their brains. Okay, let's get started. Another U umbrella, using an uppercase U because it's the first letter of my sentence. And nest. U umbrella. Another. TH thumb. Another. R ring. Another reason, okay, two finger space, ring, ooh, long eagle, you hear it? Zebra, U umbrella, reason, and nest. Another reason is, oh, sight word. IS spells is. Ooh, time to turn the page. Wow, I'm writing so much. Another reason is so they can grow their brains. So, ooh, sight word. SO. Notice, even though it's a new page, it's still the same sentence, right? Here was the start of my sentence. I'm still going on that sentence, so I don't need an uppercase S. I keep it lowercase, S-O. So, they, ooh, another sight word. T-H-E-Y spells they. So they can. Whoa, so many sight words. C-A-N spells can. Uh-oh, I don't know if I have enough space there. I'm going to go to the next line. So they can grow. G, go. Growing. Grow, ocean. Grow, W, window. So they can grow their TH makes that the sound, like thumb. The egg. There are ring. Their brains. Be bear. Ring. Bray, acorn, that long A sound. Brain and nest. Brains, S, socks. And a period at the end. Another reason is so they can grow their brains. Now let me think about what I was talking about before. It's really important that writers come up with more and more ways to tackle the problem. They write to different people in different ways and suggest different solutions. So who else could solve this problem? I could write to computer companies like Apple or Dell to make computers and give them to us. Like maybe they would donate them to students who don't have one. Or maybe we can ask Boston Public Schools. Maybe we can ask the city to give the schools the computers. Or maybe we could ask people who have extra computers in their house to share. Let me try that. I'm going to write, do you have an extra computer? Maybe you could give it to a kid who doesn't have one. Let's start with do. Ooh, sight word. D-O spells do. Notice my uppercase D, because it's the beginning of a sentence. Do you, ooh, sight word. Y-O-U spells you. Do you have H, hat. A, apple, have the violin. Have. Do you have an, ooh, sight word. A-N spells an. Do you have an extra? E-egg. X. Oh, X. X. T, turtle. Extra. R-ring. Extra. U, umbrella, Do you have an extra computer? C, cat. U, umbrella. And mouse. Pig. Unicorn, that long U sound. Compute. T, turtle. Computer. R, ring. Do you have an extra computer? And just like I showed you yesterday, that's a question. So I'm going to draw a question mark there because I'm asking a question. Do you have an extra computer? Maybe. Yes, no. And then I'm going to write, you can give it to a kid who doesn't have one. Okay, I'm going to write you, that's a sight word, uppercase Y, O-U. Why did I use an uppercase Y? Do you know? Yes, I used an uppercase Y because it's the first letter of my sentence. I ended this sentence with a question mark, kind of like a period, but we use it for when we're asking a question. And that means my next sentence, my next word that starts my new sentence, needs an uppercase letter. You can, C-A-N, spells can. You can give, G-goat, I, iguana, give, violin. You can give it, sight word. IT spells it too. Another sight word. T-O spells two. A. Ooh, sight words galore. A spells A. Kid. K, kite. I, iguana. Kid, D, dog. Kid. Who? Ooh, that's that whale blend. W-H. You hear it? Whale. Who? Ooh. I'm going to use an O for that ooh sound. Who does dog U umbrella does S socks. You can give it to a kid who does not, ooh, sight word. N-O-T spells not. Two finger space. H, hat. A, apple. Have, the violin. Who does not have one. Oh, I know that word. O-N-E spells the number 1. We learned that in phonics a while ago. If you don't know, though, you could stretch it out, too. That would be okay. And a period at the end. You can give it to a kid who does not have one. Friends, notice how I added more reasons. I added the reason about growing the brains. Another reason is so they can grow their brains. I also added another solution. I said that someone with an extra computer could maybe give one to a kid who doesn't have one. Do you have an extra computer? You can give it to a kid who does not have one. I offered different solutions, different ideas. Remember, writers don't just stop at one little small piece of writing. No, they keep going and going and going, adding and adding and adding. You need to staple more pages on or tape more pages on, you can. We have plenty of pages in our journal that you can rip out. Have fun writing. Pause now to do your writing homework. Pausa ahora para hacer tu tarea de escritura. Continue working on your persuasive writing. Remember, persuasive writers think of more and more reasons. They think of lots of different ideas and different ways to solve the problem. Continúa trabajando en su escritura persuasiva. Recuerde, los escritores persuasivos piensan en más y más razones. Piensan en muchas ideas diferentes y maneras diferentes de resolver el problema. Mathematicians, I hope you liked the splat problems yesterday. We're going to be doing a little bit more of this today, thinking more about different ways we think about subtraction. We thought about it as taken away, like when we move the cubes or the marbles. We've crossed things out to show subtraction. And splat can also show subtraction. All right, let's look at the first one. How many dots are there? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 dots. Splat! How many dots are under the splat? You can say my answer is, and I know because. Let's solve this on our whiteboard. Get out your whiteboard real quick. Yeah, we can use our whiteboard to help us solve this. Let's start by drawing 6 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We know there were 6 dots in the beginning because we counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we know we're left with only 2. 1, 2. These 2 stay. How many do we have to get rid of to get 2 left? That's right, we had to get rid of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 under the splat. We know that if we had 6 to start and we're left with 2 in the end, that means we had to get rid of 4, minus 4. 6 take away 4 equals 2. We had 6 dots in the beginning, 4 got covered by the splat, and now we have 2 left. We can also solve it with our hands. Watch. If I had 6 dots, I can put up 6 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I only have 2 left. How many fingers do I have to put down to have 2 left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I put down 4 fingers and now I have 2 left. 6 minus 4 equals 2. There it is. There are 4 under the splat. Go ahead, try this one. How many dots are there in all? Count them for me. You might want to pause now and draw them on your whiteboard if you think that will help you. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 dots. Splat! How many dots are under the splat? We can use the dots we have left to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 dots left. 10 take away what is 6? If we have 10 and we take some away, we get 6 left. How many did we take away? Let's use our fingers to solve it. We had 10, put up 10 fingers. And then we want to get to only 6 left. So 6 left is going to look like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's put fingers down until it gets like that. Take away 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I have 6 left. 10 take away 4 equals 6. And you can see that on the screen. We have 4 dots that were taken away, 4 under the splat. Now it's time to try some for homework. Let's do your math homework. La tarea de matemáticas de hoy es solve the following splat problems. How many dots are under the splat? Write a subtraction sentence to show what happened. Bonus, can you create your own? Resuelva los siguientes problemas de splat. ¿Cuántos puntos hay debajo del splat? Escribe una oración de subtracción para mostrar lo que sucedió. Bonificación. ¿Puedes crear tu propio problema splat? All right, start by counting the dots. There are 8 dots. Splat! How many dots are under the splat? You can draw a picture or use your fingers to help you figure it out. Remember, you should count the dots that are left. That'll help you figure out how many were taken away. Press pause while you figure it out. Press play to check your work. Are you ready to check your work? There are 4 under the splat. Can you write a number sentence to match what happened? Pause the video while you write the number sentence on your whiteboard. Press play to check your work. Are you ready to check your work? 8 dots minus 4 dots. 8 dots, take away 4. 4 got covered up, taken away. Equals 4 dots left. 8 minus 4 equals 4. 8 take away 4 equals 4. Let's do another one. How many dots are there? Count them. You might want to double check. There are 9 dots. Splat! How many dots are under the splat? You can say, my answer is, and I. Ready? Pause the video while you figure it out. Remember, it might help to draw the 9 dots and circle the 3 that are left over. It also might help to do it on your fingers. Start with 9 fingers and see how many fingers do you have to put down to get 3 fingers left. Press play when you're ready to check your work. Are you ready to check your work? Say, my answer is. How many dots are under the splat? And I, tell me what strategy you used. Did you use your fingers? Did you draw a picture? Or did you subatize? Did you just know? It's kind of like a number talk. Let's check your work. Do you have a number sentence? If you don't, pause while you write the number sentence to match what happened. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots under the splat. Let's write our number sentence. 9 take away 6 equals 3 left. Bonus, just like yesterday, can you come up with your own splat problem? You'll have to start by drawing some dots, drawing a splat over it with your marker, and then writing a number sentence to tell us what happened. All right, today is the last day. We're going to be working in our handwriting books. Wow, you have worked so hard to get your handwriting up to first grade level. I just know those letters are looking a lot better, and I've seen a lot of pictures. So I have proof that you're working really hard on making those letters nice and neat and ready for first grade. Let's go ahead and get started with our uppercase X. Uppercase X starts at the skyline. We slant down to the ground line. Once we touch it, we pick up our pencil, start over here, and slant down to the ground line the other way. Notice that they should cross right about in the middle, right near that middle line. Your turn. Silly Miss Minion moment, but I accidentally deleted the part where I show you my handwriting. Oh my goodness, silly Miss Minion. So I don't have that for you, but instead I'll show you the work I did. Here are my uppercase X's. Notice how they start at the top, come all the way down, and meet at that middle spot. Notice that they're not really big like that. The lowercase x is very similar. You guessed it. Instead of starting at the skyline, you start at the middle line. Slant down, touch the ground line, pick up your pencil, slant down, touch the ground line. Notice that it meets together right about in the middle, right? Halfway in between the middle line and the ground line. Should it look like this? No, that's too low. Should it look like this? No, that's too high. They should meet right about in the middle. And my lowercase x is nice and neat in between the middle line and the ground line. Again, not really wide and not too skinny. Last letter we're going to do is the letter Z, like in zebra. Ready? You start at the top skyline. You go across the skyline, slant down to the ground line, and then go across the ground line, like that. Notice how it goes right along that skyline and right along that ground line. Also notice that they're even. Where it stops up here is about where it stops down here. Same over here, see? Should it look like this? No, that looks silly. Should it look like this? No, that looks silly. It should start and end in about the same spot. Your turn. And my Z's. Again, notice they're not super wide, but they're not super skinny either. They're just in between, just right. It's time for that lowercase z. Again, same thing, but instead of starting up here at the skyline, we're going to use the middle line. Start at the middle line, go across the middle line, slant down, and across over the ground line. Again, see how they line up? Just like that. Should I make it like this? No, that looks like a 7. Silly Miss Minion. And my lowercase z's in between the middle dotted line and the ground line. Because we finished learning about how to make all the letters doesn't mean you should stop practicing. Look in your handwriting books. On the other side, there's tons of extra lines. Lots and lots and lots of extra lines for you to practice. There's also some extra lines in the back. You can use these to practice letters that are tricky, practice letters that are hard for you, or even practice writing your words really, really neat, just like Miss Minion. One thing I noticed before we left school is there were still a few kids who are working on their pencil grip. The way you hold your pencil actually really matters. If you're having a hard time writing letters, ask a grown-up in your house to help you with your pencil grip, to help you hold the pencil right. Parents, older brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents, whoever's helping you at home, here's a quick video that will show you the correct grip.
Show you the correct way for your little sprout to be holding their pencil. This is important so your child can manipulate the pencil easily, apply appropriate pressure when they're writing, and in general will make handwriting easier if they have a good pencil grip. It's definitely an important skill to reinforce and correct at home. First of all, for most students, the correct way to hold their pencil is using 3 fingers. They're going to use their middle finger and their pointer finger and their thumb to grip around the pencil. Their other 2 fingers should be tucked into the palm of their hand, and the pencil should be resting between their thumb and pointer finger on their hand. They should always be holding the pencil near the tip and not in the middle or at the end near the eraser, so that they can have control over their pencil. There are some incorrect grips that we see that we would want you to correct if your child is using them. One would be holding the pencil with their whole fist. Another would be curling their fingers around the pencil. And another would be holding the pencil upside down, so it's actually in the palm of their hand. All of these would be times where you would want to correct their pencil grip and help them because they won't be able to manipulate their pencil correctly. They should be using this pencil grip anytime they're using any coloring or writing utensil. So whether it's a marker or crayon, anything they're writing with, they should have their pencil grip. Some students have a hard time picking up the pencil correctly. If that's the case, then you're going to put the pencil down on the table in front of them so it's pointing towards them, and have them make an A-OK sign. So their thumb and pointer finger touching and their 3 fingers in the air. They're going to use those 2 fingers to pick up their pencil, and you can help them put the pencil back in that resting spot. Then they can adjust their fingers and tuck these 2 fingers in, and they'll be ready to write. We really hope this video is helpful, and just remember, before any writing or coloring activities that you do at home, ask your little sprout to show you their pencil grip and help them correct it if needed.
And if you're still having a hard time, I have some rubber pieces that can help you. I can drop them off at your house. Just let me know. Practice the letters X and Z in your handwriting books. Focus on making the letters exactly like Miss Minion does. Make sure you are holding the pencil the right way. Practica las letras X y Z en tus libros de escritura. Concéntrese en hacer las letras exactamente como lo hace Miss Minion. Asegúrate de sostener el lápiz de la manera correcta. Don't forget that sticker. Today is lesson 28. Yay!
Got another mouth to